Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Unmerciful with Zoe. Today on the panel, man, we got a special guest. This is my homie from way back when, man. Back when we were just learning what school was. And we were on the same shit, and then we kind of went different ways, but kind of met back, and now here we are. So you got two perspectives from the same source. You want to say anything out, Chris?
No, I'm just ready to get into it.
All right. Well, today we're gonna give you. I'm introducing you to Samson, and then we're gonna do a reaction to Samson FTC. I've got a lot of.
I will say something. I've been hearing all about this, and I've been fired up to hear it. Now, I haven't dug into it. I wanted my reaction to be legit, so I have no idea. I don't know who this is. This is a real reaction from me.
And this has been a suggestion from, like, off the top of my head, it's Christine Whitfield and Kenny, Jay Kelly, Darla. A lot of people have been suggested this, so we're gonna give you a raw reaction. Let's go.
Calvin, can we watch it?
Man, you think I should come in with, man, I wish that I was okay. Man, I wish that I was as smart as celebrities. Imagine having all that brain power, the things they can do in 1 minute. If I were to do it, it'd take hours. They're on a whole nother level when it comes to being a bold intellectual, so intelligible. I have trouble keeping up with them. They deserve gold medals. They have such big heads. And I don't mean egotistical. I mean that the brains are so big, it's probably hard for it to even fit in their skull. And that's why they're always high strung and freaking out at the paparazzi. It ain't cause they're mean, it's just cause their brain's so goddamn big that it's always throbbing from constantly solving our country's problems. What would we do without them? I don't know. We'd be stuck on a big piece of land that nobody here has a clue how to run. We'd be fucked. And how would you know who to vote for without somebody telling you? You probably have to do your own research. Now that's bullshit you don't want to delve into. You probably have to go and actually look at the policies of each individual candidate to make sure y'all agree and see if you be cool.
This dude can rap.
Hey, he can rap. Samson's a beast. But dude, just the simplicity of all the videos, I love it. The energy he comes with. FTC. I'm loving this. You got anything else to
No, I'm just trying to soak it in, man.
Let's hear some more.
Because if they fuck up, who's paying for it? You, us, ordinary civilians. Look at the debt, we're buried in trillions. Their children are gonna be set, but yours, they ain't inheriting millions. I don't know, man. Everyone has an opinion, but who in their right minds would trust somebody who acts for a living? The ones who are posting on Twitter, you ain't in my circle if you fake, are the same ones who take life advice from people that are literally two-faced. I got a toothache, cause I'm always biting my tongue. If I don't stop, I'll chew through the bitch. Yes, everybody has an
It
opinion.
doesn't sound like he's biting his tongue much.
No, not by man. And he's really speaking facts, man. Like, you're getting a whole lesson.
So everything that he's saying, man, it's just, man, it's nice to hear somebody with a platform saying it, but he sounds so good. This isn't like a garbage rapper that's putting out good information. This dude's got flows.
No, he does. Samson's delivery is on point, man. He's a comedian, man. He's a character, man. Like, he gives you a good he just gives you good entertainment with a message. I'm liking this though.
Stupid as shit. The ones who live the most privileged life are the very last ones that should give advice. It's easy to tell little folks what to do when you're up top looking at the city lights. You and I are total polar opposites. I'm a nobody, no one knows I exist. You're a multi-million-dollar mogul making loads of money. If you want it, you buy it. I gotta second guess myself if I wanna go splurge and buy Chick-fil-A. The amount I can save if I went to Wendy's is a big deal to me. It's like night and day. Why the hell would I listen to you? I'm broke as fuck and you're filthy rich. Nothing affects you the way it affects me, so I don't wanna hear your silly shit. Fuck you. I don't buy any of your fake smile whenever you talk to the camera. Listen to you, I'd rather have Governor watch my grandma. You live in a bubble, it's been a minute since you've been through the struggle. You lost your touch, you must be off that stuff. If you think you and I have things in common, fuck your pretentious self. Nobody asked you for your hand or to lend your help. If you want everything to be so equal, then hey, how about
Who is he talking about? Who's he talking about? I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean, celebrities, Congress. I don't know. Like,
Man, I'm gonna have to listen to this again,
no.
man.
And if you guys know, yeah, we're gonna have to dive more into it. But what he said,
But you know that ain't his car though. He might be broke, but
it could be like I don't know. Like, it could be celebrities, or because he's talking about how are you gonna like. How are you going to trust somebody with all this money that gets paid to act for a living? So it could be all of it, you know, celebrities in Congress. I don't know, but whoever it is, it's
I'm gonna have
definitely
to hook this dude up with a pair of shorts though, man.
no, man. He's relaxed. He doesn't give a shit. Like, that's what I like about him too. Like, he's not by any means does he try to be flashy at all. And his energy is authentic, so it shines through. Like, all you see is the talent. Like,
Man, he brings a total different image to rap. And you know, I kind of when I left, you know, I grew up, you know, in the city like everybody else, and we all listened to rap. Man, it didn't really matter. We didn't care, you know, if it was good. We used to listen to everything from Weird Al, you know, to all the big names like everybody always says, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and all that. But I kind of went away, so I've been away from rap for so many years now. Coming back, and it, you know, I'm hoping this is what it is. Is it, you know, if this isn't just a, you know, one, you know, almost like a fluke, because
no, he's been rapping since he was like 12. He opened up, from what I read in my comments. Somebody, and I forget the name of who I was talking to, but somebody mentioned to me that he opened up for Tech Nine when he was like 13. Like, he's just an original artist, man. He probably doesn't do it for all the fame and shit, all the glitz and glamour.
All right, let's hit it.
You got a lot, you don't need all that. Folks on the block, they could eat off that. Instead of endorsing people you don't know shit about, how about you fork it up and give a little back? I ain't talking about giving out turkeys. No, I'm talking about big amounts, earnings. Walk the streets and start handing out wads of relief instead of just interviewing. Bitch. Look at all these activists. Y'all must be college graduates. I wonder what kind of law you practice. Or do you just study politics? I'm asking because you know so much. No, you don't. I speak on behalf of a vast majority. We don't want to hear you lecture us about shit. Don't act like you have authority. Please don't. Just act accordingly. Yes. Stick to acting and rapping horribly. Yes. You're so detached from normalcy. Nothing you say is that important to me. I ain't talking about all of them, though. This is just a select few. There's also a lot that work in silence, and just so you know, I respect you. The stage you accept your Oscar on ain't a platform for you to talk so long. Take your trophy and shove it up your ass, say thank you, and keep on walking along. The moment that I become famous and rich and I'm living the life of Riley, when it comes to politics, I'll shut the fuck up. Because I know that most situations won't apply to me.
Man, I was... Son of a bitch. What the fuck? We got him.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's a thinker. Yeah, well, he's out here thinking.
Go fuck yourself.
You want us to kill him or pay him?
Man. So did you hear what he said? If he ever makes it big, or when he makes it big, he'll shut the F up because it doesn't apply to him when it comes to talking about politics. And because it seems like that's what everybody that makes it does. They act like they're being held down, and they make excuses for everybody else because they don't want anybody else doing what they did. So when he makes it, he's saying he's not going to go back and say he didn't have the same opportunity. He has no reason to say that. So I think that he was kind of attacking the idea. I mean, we hear it a lot when it comes to, you know, I mean, even LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't like LeBron at all. Yeah, that it yeah, and it basically, now from what I got from it was touching on like the celebrity point, where it was like, why would we listen to you when you're built up in your castle? You already have yours. You're not worried about us. So your advice to us isn't gonna do any good.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like, I mean, and exactly on what you were saying is it's kind of like selfishness. They don't want you to make it, because if you make it, you ain't gonna consume their content anymore. You ain't finna be, you ain't finna be part of the pool anymore. You're part of them, of their side. So it comes into the selfishness of that. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. The fame and all that stuff really ain't worth all that much to me.
But man, I like the message, man. I like everything that he said, but I'm telling you, this is something that I would bump while I'm driving. You know, this is,
Oh yeah.
you know, so you got your music that you listen to, and you have the message that you appreciate and you like to hear, and then you got both of them, and this is that both of them for me.
Yeah, this is both of them. No, definitely thumbs up for real, because I definitely would bump this. I would actually bump a lot of Samson, like going down, even with all the suggestions that I've had. Like now I'm getting more shit in my feed of him, and like, yeah, he definitely has an interesting way of saying things, and he does get his point across. It confused me at first. That's why I said Congress, because he brought up the Cuomo shit. He's like, that's a death sentence, but it's just hilarious that, like, yeah, he's big brain dude, man.
And he's got that image down. You know, he's going for that kind of that mullet look. So he wants you to, you come, the video opens up and he's got his shirt off. He's not overly in shape. He's got this mullet, and you assume something, and then boom, he hits you with the actual talent. So I know that's all part of his play. That's all part of his gimmick, and it works, and I like it.
No, yeah, I mean, definitely. I've seen him with like 3 different hairstyles, but I've seen him when he was younger. He had longer hair, and then he had shorter hair, and then he grew out the mullet. Maybe he grew out the mullet during, like, I don't know his whole story, but he shouted me, or he commented on one of the last videos that I made. So shout out to Samson. But yeah, no, but he's an interesting artist, man, and I do like the shit that he be putting out. He be speaking some real truth, man. You need to listen to some other shit. But
I'll check it out.
yeah, it looks like we're in agreements here. So thumbs up. If you guys like this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I get content or I drop content. Keep showing all the support. Keep interacting in the comment section. And if you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, just hit the button. It's a click of a button. Just roll with it. Say you've made it this far, just watch, subscribe, like, share, comment. Any last words you want to get out of here with?
Nope. Y'all will see me again soon.
All right, y'all. Deuces.